Have you ever found yourself stuck in dua to where you know what you want to ask Allah for, but you can't come up with the right words to ask Him for it? And then you go asking or looking for some sort of prophetic dua that you hope matches perfectly with the specific ask that you have. What if I told you that there's one catch-all dua that takes everything you want to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for and puts it perfectly in a few sentences to achieve that goal? I want you to picture the scene because it's actually going to be a familiar scene throughout this entire series. Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha says that I was in my room in salah, exerting myself in dua. And then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam walks in on me while I'm in dua and he asked me for something alayhi salatu wasalam, and I was slow to respond to him. So think of her pushing herself in dua, trying to come up with the perfect words to achieve what she wants to gain from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam intervenes and he says, Ya Aisha, alayki bi jumal ad-du'a'i wa jawami'ihi. Oh Aisha, stick to the du'as that are comprehensive and all-encompassing. And this is something, subhanAllah, you're going to find with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Aisha, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam with Juwayriyah, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Habiba, where he comes in alayhi salatu wasalam and he says, listen, I can give you something that you can ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with that will achieve everything that you're trying to get out of this dua. And here in this intimate conversation, the Prophet ﷺ is going to give Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha what some of the scholars call the most comprehensive dua from the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. In fact, the great Mullah Ali al-Qari rahimahullah said, this is the most comprehensive dua from the Prophet ﷺ. So he says to Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, O Aisha, say the following words. Allahumma inni as'aluka min al-khayri kullihi, ajilihi wa ajilihi, ma alimtu minhu wa ma lam a'lam, wa a'udhu bika min al-sharri kullihi, ajilihi wa ajilihi, ma alimtu minhu wa ma lam a'lam. O Allah, I ask you from all that is good, in this world and in the hereafter, what I know and what I do not know. And O Allah, I seek refuge with you from all evil, in this world and in the hereafter, what I know and what I do not know. And then she goes on to say, Allahumma inni as'aluka min khayri ma sa'alaka abduka wa nabiyyuka wa a'udhu bika min sharri ma 'adha bihi abduka wa nabiyyuka. And O Allah, I ask